Look at this. Where are we, man? Unbelievable. Oh, there's a building. Wow. Super cool. This stuff right here. This is why I got into adventure riding, man. It's pretty chunky for a big bike. Oh, yeah. The middle line would have been bad there. Ooh. Oh, wow. Is this real life? Hello friends, welcome back to Utah. I am here at the Three Step Desert Rodeo in just outside of Moab, Utah. We're here at the beautiful Three Step Hideaway, and we're going to get out and do some riding in Utah today. I think we're going to go out and see some cave dwellings. So yesterday I was here a day early before the event officially started, so I rode out to Monument Valley. That was gorgeous, totally a bucket list thing, so it was cool to get out there and see that. Today we're going to go and explore. Honestly, I kind of just picked a track. I haven't even really read the description beyond there's cave dwellings, so we're going to discover it together, which is going to be super fun. So I'm on the 890 Adventure R from our friends at Colorado Motorcycle Adventures, who also put on this event. So great bike for the kind of riding we're going to do today. Excited to get out there. Let's make it happen. Oh, look, that's cool looking. Cool canyon. Just kind of in this scrub, brushy, some junipers mixed in with some leafy trees, but came down off the plateau into this gorge, and it's got a little bit more greenery. I'm assuming there's a river down there. Utah is very diverse. We think the whole thing looks like Monument Valley, but there's a lot of trees out here too. There's a bunch of aspen forests up high. Rode in some of that last year. There's a lot to see. Doing a bunch of road maintenance, it looks like. Let's see if I can survive this. Probably need to put my visor down. Just gonna wait because I can't see. This is Monizuma Canyon, by the way, according to the map, and the route is called that, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that's where we are. Haven't seen any cave dwellings other than where the ranchers have like blasted holes in the rock face to park their tractors and store hay bales. So I guess technically that's a cave dwelling, but I was looking for the more ancient variety, so keep going, see what we find. There's a little window in the rock up there. The fence in front of it suggests you're not supposed to go there, which makes me think, hey, that's probably what I came to see. How did people eke out a living out here, man? What did they eat? There's just nothing. Oh, there's another one right there. I totally missed it. Jeez. It's almost like it's camouflaged the same color. Yeah, in fact, there's a whole bunch of little columns along here. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Keep riding and see what else there is. A lot of these little river washes on this road. Now, there's no water in the river right now, but definitely there is at times, it appears. There's some water. Hey. Not all dry. Oh, there's a building. Totally. What does that say? I don't know, let's go look. Welcome to Three Kivas. Cultural sites are sacred to indigenous peoples and integral to American history. By treading softly and leaving things as we find them, we show respect for those who came before us and who will visit after us, for sure. Cool. Well, you can walk up there? No way. Well, I feel like we have to do that. Oh, wow. There's like a walkway. That's super cool. Look at that. This was their front steps. Dude. Wow. Super cool. So this is like the roof. I'm almost afraid to walk on it. It's been here for hundreds of years. It's probably fine. Look at that. You can't see anything on this camera. But it goes down into the house. Nice and cool down there, I bet. Let's keep going and see what else there is. Road may flood. Yeah, I can see that. I can see how that might happen. Wouldn't want to be down here when it's raining. That's for sure. Yeah, this would be hell if it was wet. Oh my God. Let's try the left side. Yeah, it's not bad. Sure, tell yourself that. It could be a lot worse. That's what I'm telling myself. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It smells awful. This is cattle land, so you can guess what most of that water is. Yes, cows right there. And here's an oil derrick, pump, drill. They have a name. Huh, I've been seeing these tanks. I wasn't sure what they were. I'd say this settles it. They must be drilling for oil out here, obviously. Huh. It's opened up a little now that I'm out of the canyon, you might say. A little out and back on the track right here. Let's see what that's all about. This road's graded too. Oh, maybe it's an overlook of the valley. That'd be cool. That's cool. That's a cool overlook. Oh man, yeah it is. Sweet. This will be a cool place to camp for the night, for sure, at some point. Let's keep rolling. Hello friends, and welcome to day 2 of the Three Step Desert Rodeo near beautiful Moab, Utah. I almost said Colorado, that's not where it is. I'm headed out to ride up the incredibly gorgeous Onion Creek Ravine with a ton of water crossings and just gorgeous scenery all around. And I decided to just take the highway out so I could get there as fast as possible. And I was not expecting this. So this is an absolutely gorgeous paved highway down along the Colorado River. And wow, like Utah is spectacular. It's just gorgeous thing after gorgeous thing. I know I say that a lot. Just a lot of it in a very small area here around Moab, obviously. That's why it's such a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts. But I just wanted to share a little bit of this with you because it is incredible. And I also just want to have it on camera so I can remember it later. You know, you see things in movies and like on TV and you wonder, does it really look like that? And it looks like that, except it's so big. Like, I don't know, that's the feeling I have. Like on TV, you get a narrow little window and you're like, oh my God, what a gorgeous vista. But I can do a 360 right now and it's all gorgeous vista everywhere, all the way around. Pretty incredible. And we're not even on the actual road. I mean, we're on the road, but we're not to the good part. I think last time I counted like 17 water crossings. Seriously, there's a ton of water crossings. The road crisscrosses the creek, which is why it's so incredible. And I wanted to share it with all of you, and I want to come back out here because it's just super fun. And, it's 80 degrees, so if I get a little wet, no big deal. Definitely not a place you want to be when it starts raining, but there's not supposed to be much danger of that today, so. Definitely graded recently. I wonder how far up they went. They've been doing, every road I've been on so far, a ton of maintenance, so kudos to the local county road crews. They do a good job. It's their biggest asset out here. It's what brings in the dollars. So, creek's a lot lower than last time I was here, but it's there. We're crossing water. We're doing water crossings. Pretty damn cool. Look at those rocks balanced up there. That's neat. Oh, that big penis up there. Yeah, I gotta love it. Yeah, you see, you take too much speed and you end up not where you want to be. Look at that giant ding dong. I haven't seen anything like that since this morning. I'm sure you can see it, right? Yeah. another, yeah, seriously, like 30 water crossings on this. It'd be super cool if it was just a little higher. Not like way higher, but a little higher. It's just gorgeous in here. God, it's like a freaking canyon on Mars. So cool. This stuff right here, this is why I got into adventure riding, man. This is what I wanted to see and do. It doesn't have to be the hardest riding. It's just an unbelievably gorgeous ride, and it's way more fun on a motorcycle because you're actually like in it, you're experiencing it. It's also a hell of a lot faster than even a four-wheel drive rig, even taking it slow like this. There's some rocks. Technical. Yeah, it's quite a difference in light down here versus in the sun. The shades are like almost a liability down here. Yeah, the suspension is so stiff. It just doesn't, it's not comfortable on little bumps. Now, if you wanted to blast up this road at 90, you could with this suspension. Probably, but you definitely feel every bump down here, you know? Wow, so cool. One of these almost got bucked off the seat of the Touareg last time I was here. I did not see a giant rock on my way up, and I hit it way too hard. But to its credit, Touareg absorbed enough of it that I was able to maintain control. Yeah, this is the stuff people are afraid of on big bikes. But might have been right there, actually, that happened. This is going to shock you, but we have to cross the creek again. What? This thing is, if the suspension's decent for a heavy bike, I'm not going to bottom it. I can already tell that. Not a concern. Oh, that's a cool spot. Yeah, you can see the river anyway. Okay, that's not that cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, oh shit, look at the mountains in the background. Okay, I'm gonna get a picture. Yup. Thing definitely feels heavy when you ride it. I for sure notice the weight. I mean, you're going to, but it's top of mind. God, look up at those cliffs. It's unbelievable here. Oh, am I a lucky guy? I'm a thirsty boy. It's a drink. It means I'm not drinking enough. You get to the point where you're getting thirsty, you're screwed up. You gotta drink before you're thirsty. Especially when you're like by yourself in the desert. Whatever. I got this these electrolyte drops I just put in the hydration pack every time I fill it. Work pretty well. I can't hardly taste them. Oh, that's a whoop in the middle of that stream. Isn't this cool? It's just out here. You can just drive up it. You never find this stuff if you never leave the beaten path. That's the joy of adventure riding, is you're constantly leaving the beaten path. I hate the beaten path. I avoid it as much as possible. I should say as much as practical. Sometimes you have to take it to get where you're going, but... Damn, bro, there's another one. Oh, friendos. What's up, guys? Oh, getting a little wet. Who knew? What the hell? A water crossing? Can you believe it? Oh, we're going up. 10% grade. Is that it? Are we going out now? Was that the whole thing? This reminds me of the end. I don't know. Because the road gets a lot straighter, which is concerning. Because I didn't fly the drone or anything. Oh yeah, this looks like the exit. I don't like that at all. If I remember right, there's a ton of sand up here. Yeah, I don't want that. I want to be in the canyon. I might go back. Yeah, this is the road out. I don't want to do that. Although it's been graded too, which is good, because this was a freaking sandy mess last year. Some of the hardest stuff I've done on a big bike was the Cocoa Belly Trail up here. That I was led to believe would be easy, and it was not. But it was fine. It was fun. Saw a little cactus right there. Ooh. Alright, well, I want to go back through then, because I want to shoot some of that. I got some good drone footage, I think. I mean, secondary cameraman footage. So, I don't really want to go back through Moab and down the slow highway again. So, I think we'll take the rest of the route back to camp. Takes us almost all the way there on dirt. And it's only 11, so why not? So let's see what the rest of the route holds. I think it's just gravel roads through the forest, but I don't think it's the route we took in last time. I'll find out. If it is, I don't know, I may turn around. We'll find out. Can always turn around. That's the great thing about this stuff. Oh yeah, we got some steepage. Look at that road. That's cool. Oh man, is this the one? I hope it isn't. I'm not sure if it is. There's some gnarly shit on this trail, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Look at that valley though, so cool. Okay, I'll stand up. A little bit anyway. Damn, dude. Wow. Look at that mesa. That's so cool. Huh. So there's that big canyon over here and then flat mesa plains looking. And it's up on top. What are we at? 5,600 feet. Crazy. Yeah, there's a farmhouse over there. Probably a ranch house, but still, what a dramatic change. Wow. That's cool. Look at this shit. Where are we, man? Unbelievable. Wow. It's gorgeous here. Yeah, this is where that really shitty, ruddy, sandy stuff was. Okay, I remember this. Yeah, right through here. This was awful. It was like a foot of sand in this little gully. And they have graded it. Oh my God, that's 1,000 times better. Wow, yeah, this was horrible. Like, we were dropping bikes left and right through here. What a difference a year makes. And a grader running up and down the road. What a difference maintenance makes. Okay, well, I had it in my head that this trail split off and didn't go through the hard part that we did last year, as you can see down there in the canyon. But yeah, this was the end of the Kokopelli trail we did last year. And it is just, yeah. I'm by myself on a bike that isn't mine in the middle of nowhere without cell phone service. I totally can ride it. I rode it last year. I didn't fall, but I'm not going to do it by myself. So I was hoping this road branched off because I didn't know if we were on the track last year or not. Clearly we were, so I'm going to turn around and go back down Onion Creek. So I'll spare you that much, but I'll catch up with you on day whatever tomorrow is. Unless something cool happens between now and then, which, there's a lot of riding, so we'll find out, but maybe I'll find another track. So I did not take a moment to show the food set up here, but we're having tacos.
And, I don't know if you got us.
Onions, Brie, and Scott. Taco shells. Ugh. Always amazing food. Good stuff. And we're sampling some delicious local whiskey that was gifted to me, but I can't take home on the plane, so we got to empty the bottle. This place is awesome, and you should stay here if you ever come to Utah. See? Look how excited everyone is to be here. Some good stuff. That does not look good. It's raining over there. Last night was very thunderstormy, and it's really windy, as you can see. So, headed out today, not doing anything super spectacular. I'm just going to go into Moab for lunch, but I'm going to go a fun way to get there, using part of one of the tracks here. But again, I just want to throw out a quick shout out for the Three Step Desert Hideaway here, because we're about 40 minutes outside of Moab, but they've got cabins, they've got teepees, they've got running water and electricity. You can come out here and camp while you're on your adventures here out of Moab, doing the BDR, whatever it is. Scott and his wife are very accommodating, great people. There's a shop if you need to work on your bike. And they also do bike storage, so if you ever want to leave your bike here so you can come back and ride around Moab at a different time, you can. So I'll put a link to their website in the description, because they're just really great people, and it's a really great spot. And I want to encourage you, if you're down here, to check this spot out, because you can stay in this beautiful cabin like I've been staying in for the last few days. But let's go out towards the rain and see what happens. Well, it's raining, so that's cold and fun, and I guess, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be much of it. Gotta get out from under this cloud, but something I wasn't anticipating here in the desert of Utah. No big deal. I need the cloud to go away so my shades aren't making everything incredibly dark. Wow, look at, it's funny because I have Gaia map and it only shows one road, not three. Wow, cool valley over there though. That's awesome looking. Oh, we're going back under the cloud. I don't want to do that. I have to put my jacket on. Lame. It is a windy one. I took the peak off my helmet. It was so bad. I didn't want to get blown all over the place. It's usually something I'm in favor of, but not while I'm riding a bike. Ah, the dirt is chocolate cakey because of the rain last night. It's good. Too much more, it's going to get real sticky, and that's going to be bad. But right now, it's great. Very grippy. I'm doing this section backwards. I'm combining two pieces of 2 other loops just to get to Moab, mostly off-road. Oh yeah, that's chunky. That's chunky. It's reminiscent of the second half of the Cocopelli Trail I didn't do yesterday. Some rain ruts, just a few. Trying to stay out of those, thanks. Definitely been run a few times this weekend, judging by the tracks. Yeah, this reminds me of Oregon BDR Section 3. A lot of this just out through the sagebrush. This is pretty steep and like just technical, uneven. It's all gonna look flat and even on the camera, but it's not. It's definitely take or slow territory. I'm running this backwards, which I don't know is better or worse. We'll find out, I guess. Haven't gone down anything I couldn't go up yet. That's just good. Yeah, just a lot of these rocky shelves, you see? The drop-offs on the end. There's another one. Down into the wash. And then, smoother on this side. We'll see. Probably spoke too soon because we're still going down. Yep. Nice that it's been run a lot so I can just follow other people's lines when in doubt. Yeah, like look at this. It's pretty chunky for a big bike. Pretty chunky. Yep, a lot more rain and this would be a very different ride. But there isn't supposed to be much and I'm headed out of it, so I'm not super concerned. We'll see. A big downpour all at once would be bad. I don't think we're gonna get that based on the forecast. Of course, I'm no expert on desert weather, so could just be rolling the dice out here and not even knowing it. It's interesting. See why this is an intermediate route. That's no good over there. Somebody had a hell of a time. Oh yeah, the middle line would have been bad there. Ooh. Gonna want to go left here. Seems like that's pretty obvious. Yeah. Not too bad over here, but definitely a smoother transition on that side. Oh man, I guess a lot of water flow through here. Very rain smoothed, all of this. Okay, this looks fun. That's a bit of a drop. The foot, it's not a lot, but it's not nothing. One thing I haven't mentioned in my review that is definitely becoming evident about this bike is the clutch pull is really tough. Like it wears out the 2-finger pull. If you're using it a lot, like I am right now, it wears out your fingers quick. It's one of the tightest clutch pulls of any bike I've had, I think. Definitely that I can remember recently. It's good because the engagement is crisp, but tiring. I want one of those levers that Camel makes, the 1-finger clutch levers. Keep the engagement, but get more leverage. Oh, there's the sun. We're finally out from under that cloud. That will be warmer and easier to see. Onto a different road now. Some canyon exploring and stuff. We are halfway to Moab, I think. Oh, hey, friendos. Wow, good to know there's other people out here just in case. That always makes me feel better. According to that sign I just passed, this is the Rim Rocker Trail? Huh. Have I made a huge mistake? I guess we'll find out. Because we're too far in to turn around now. Interesting place for a gate. Man, it sure is cool looking out here though. We went all the way down this ravine. Oh yeah, oh shit. Cool. All the way down, look at that. What a cool spot. What a view, oh my God. Super cool. Gotta find a clearer spot for you. Yeah, neat, dude. Look at that. Look at all the mesas and stuff. All the plateaus. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay, this was a good call. This is fun. Way down there's the highway I would be on. This is a lot more interesting. What? Oh, wow. Is this real life? So much cool stuff to see in this country. And I've only scratched the surface of the western states. Seems like, based on the road I'm looking at right now, it might be a quick, smooth cruise into Moab, but there's also some squiggles, so I wonder if we even stay on the main road. I don't know. Oh, it's this way. Yeah. So, I'm going to call it here unless something cool happens between here and there. Get some lunch in Moab and then see what we end up doing. This is my second trip to Moab, and I have never seen some of the famous trails like Slickrock and Hell's Revenge, so I don't think I'm going to attempt to run them by myself on this bike that isn't mine, but I do want to see at least the entrances, so that's where we're going. It's freaking cool already up here. It's right around, we're like a mile away, not even half a mile. Well, I'm going to have to pay to get in, but shit, I think it's probably worth it. So this is the Lion's Back entrance right here at Hell's Revenge. That's hella cool. That's the exit right there. Neat. It's smaller somehow than I expected, but look at that ridge you gotta go up. I would love to come back out here, either with a dirt bike and friends, because I don't want to do it by myself, or in my rig. And I get more into the 4x again. That's cool, man. Baby Lion's Back. Oh, so it is. Huh. Dude, it would be a trip to do some of these trails because they're steep as hell, but you have like unlimited traction. So it's a wholly different environment than what I've experienced in a lot of the loose, muddy shit we have at home. It's just all rock. It's cool. I'd love to come run Fins and Things someday. There's the Slickrock Trail. Payment ends. Oh no. It doesn't help that guy's over here. That's a cop, bro. Cottontail Campground. Fins and Things. What is that? Fins and Things. Oh, this is literally it. Yeah, dude, this would be fun someday. See them up on top there. That's cool. Yeah, I gotta get back down here with a proper bike and a proper off-road vehicle. That would be super cool. Well, that was a very fun diversion to some places I've always wanted to see. Neat to just be this close, and it's a shame to not go. So cool to see what this area up here is like and plan for future trips. But I'm gonna head back to Moab and get some lunch and then back out to camp, so I'll just catch up with you when I get back out there. Well, as you can see, things are winding down here at the Three Step Desert Rodeo. People are packing up and moving along, so probably time for me to say goodbye, but I just wanted to say first thanks to Three Step Desert Hideaway. This place is amazing. Again, I'll link it in the description, so if you're ever in the Moab area, highly recommend you stay here. And a big thanks to Colorado Motorcycle Adventures for inviting me and loaning me a bike and putting this whole event together. So I'll probably be back next year. This is an annual event. It's always in October. Great way to get away and kind of end your season on a high note. So highly recommend signing up. I'll put a link to their page so you have some idea of where that is and how to do that. But I gotta get on a plane and fly all the way back home. So for now and as always, I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!